Good morning, guys. DakotaJPayne back with another video. Like always, breaking down charts, seeing how we did last week and what we're looking for this week. So I already went through the charts this morning. I already know what I'm paying attention to for the week, which is just these four, and I have four this week because I'm still holding trades from last week. The pair that's probably going to be kicked off for this week is CAD just because it's still ranging in that same area. CAD and UChef are still ranging, and I mean, yeah, like I was expected to stay in those trades for 2 or 3 days if it wasn't in a ranging market, but staying in it for longer period of time. But this morning, I'm going to check CAD while we're on this call, decide whether to close or hold, and then we'll see how we're going to go about doing that. So let's first start off with the pairs that we did last week. So yeah, let's just move that over to the side. All right. So going over CAD first. CAD looks like it's setting up for a buy at the moment. A potential buy, right? It's hit the bottom of this trend line, and previously last week we saw that this was a channel, and we said that channel was broken by this impulsive move here. But now, like the pattern that is forming now is telling us that it wants to move up. On a lower time frame, you have a short-term sell, so we could see it come down to that zone that I have there. If it reaches that zone, I will be looking for a buy, and I will be closing out my positions. Period for that sell, because for that sell, I would like to see it come up a little bit higher, about to this area before selling off completely. And also could wait for that break here for a better setup, right? So if we get a JCP here in that area, once the alert goes off, closing the positions and going to be entering for a buy if like I do not see a new setup on UChef, because just yet, like UChef hasn't given me a real setup just yet. But right now, like still looking for a sell. We'll look at that later. But still holding about how many positions? Let me, yeah. Believe I'm risking 1.75% right now. I think I have 3 positions. Yeah, I have 3 positions on UChef right now. So, and those are all for the sell pretty much in this area. I have an entry up here, I have an entry here, and I have 1 entry here as well. All right, so 3 entries on CAD. Let's go to UChef. Okay, last week I did enter for several sells here, looking for this push down. I saw a flat channel before the week closed, and then this morning actually saw this potential pattern, looking for it to move to the downside. Before actually entering for that move, I would like to see it break this trend line here, or the bottom of the pattern that I have here, and then give me a correction to actually sell that. And I would sell it down to this area, because this is still potential buy setup. This entire thing is not a bearish correction or bearish pattern. Okay. And then for that potential buy that we could be waiting for, I'd like price to break this trend line first. The trend line that I do not have an alert for yet. And then look to buy at that point. Okay, so going up, we have a potential move of about 216 pips. Coming down, we have 60 to 127 to 300. That's UChef, CAD, and like I said, I forgot if I said it or not, But yeah, I entered a few times here last week, but I closed those out once I began to see the ranging market. I noticed it wasn't going to be breaking out, so I closed those positions. Euro USD. Euro USD, I day traded last week. I caught a ton of sell opportunities in between here, and actually gave some of that profit back as well. I started to overtrade a bit, but I caught myself before like losing too much of the capital that I made. But I was writing these sales down and caught them within this push over on the 15-minute. All right, caught a few entries here, caught that dip. Entered here, but I saw price moved impulsively past my zone, so I closed before it hit my SL. Price came back down further. I caught this sell as well, and I caught this sell. I did not catch this one. I was actually looking for a buy after that impulse and that correction coming down to this zone, but didn't get that ultimately, right? Okay, but that was last week. Let's focus on this week and what this opportunity that I have taken this morning. So on the 4-hour time frame, you see that we have this large impulse, and if you struggle to see that because of all the red within that, let's go to the daily. Strong impulse. Here's our correction, and on the 4-hour, basing off this JCP that we have right here. Right here, we have a Morning Star looking to buy that, and then based off of more advanced zone right there, we have a kill zone and fibs. I might as well throw it all together. Okay. So took that opportunity, looking for that swing trade. If price comes down lower, I'll take another opportunity coming down to here. Price could potentially break this trend line, like if it comes down further. And like if it breaks this trend line, probably going to be getting stopped out. So I'll close if that trend line does get broken. I will be re-entering. I've twin traded this, so I will be re-entering once price, or if price, my bad, if price breaks this trend line, breaks the top of this pattern, gives me a correction, looking to buy all the way up to that supply zone. Okay. And a larger move that I'm really waiting for is the break of this descending channel. Like looking for this to come at least to the top of the channel that we have here, right up there. So I wanted to push past that area. And I see something else there. Like if you're a student, like, or if you're a student or in the private section, like if you see it, go ahead, draw it up and put it in the chat on the weekly time frame. Weekly or daily, you should be able to see it. Okay, GBP NZD up about 500 pips on this one. Let's go to these. Have 3 positions. Yeah, I have 3 positions open on this. One is moved to break even. And also took this in my other account as well. So looking for this to push down a little further, going on, I believe 300 pips this move was, at least the initial one. Okay. It was a little more, probably 360, around 360. The first opportunity is approaching take profit. That stop loss is actually at break even, looking for it to push down even further. You see prices simply just it's been real simple. All right, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. You can see these very, very clearly on these lower time frames. There, right here. Now, right now, price is potentially forming a double bottom because of this round curve here. But so be careful of that once you're if you're looking to enter this. Like pay attention to how price reacts here. Price could give us impulsive move coming up. If price gives us an impulsive move and breaks this breaks this zone, I will be closing my positions and looking for a new opportunity to enter. But let me actually set that alert there too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like this morning actually didn't take me long. It took about 15-20 minutes to like go through these charts, and really I didn't have to look at the charts anymore today other than waiting for these alerts to go off. But yeah, I will be sending screenshots out on these, or at least the ones that I think you'll probably have enough time to like do your own analysis on and get into. I'm gonna cut down on the number of charts that I actually send out. So because it's not like you seeing every single trade that I enter is not really giving you much help, because you don't know like my actual perspective on it, or whether I'm thinking long term or short term. You just know, oh, Dakota's buying here. When price gets to this area, Dakota's buying. And I know a lot of people in the chat don't actually know about JCP's zones and the meaning of each Fibonacci level. So I will send out the significant ones, but I won't send out as many. Okay, this is the horizontal line. If price breaks that zone, we're closing. Yeah, if you enjoy this call, you want to stay plugged into the chat, go ahead, click link in the description. That link is to the Discord channel, and in the Discord channel, I'll send charts, links to these live calls. I stream sometimes to show back testing, because one thing that not irritated, but one thing I struggled with when I first started, like everyone would say back test, but I didn't know how to back test, or nobody would show me how to back test. They would just say scroll back and find your setup, and doing that simply leads you to find every perfect scenario that's going to play out. It's not really showing you the flaws in your strategy or anything like that. So do extensive walkthroughs like those. But yeah, click the link in the description. Go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate you guys watching the video, and I hope you guys have a great week.